welcome to another episode of the weekly wrap up with Guy Koku Go Go. Minasan, konnichiwa, konbawa. Welcome to this show. This show, I will help you with making the Guy Koku Go English course much easier. My name is Percy. Every week, I give you hints, tips, and tricks for this course to help you have fun classes, fun lessons for your students, and to help you teach this English course much better without you having to learn English. Okay, so a couple of things. Number one, please click down below and change the language to Japanese subtitles. It will help you understand. Okay? And next, let's get started with today's wrap up. Okay. So, today, a couple of things that I'm going to be talking about. Let's go over those real quick. Okay? So, here every week, I talk to you about certain things. This is a weekly focus. Help to focus on mistakes made in the foreign language Gaikoku Go English Ego course for elementary school students. Get more information and help from us by joining our community. Get details at the end of tonight's training, so please wait till the end. I have some information for you at the end of this show, so please wait for that information and you will learn some more things about Gaikoku Go Go and how we can help you over here. Okay. Okay. Tonight's topic, what I'll be talking about today are these things. Use of periods. Speaking numbers when adding. Special Christmas lesson and an announcement. Okay, so let's look at that in Japanese. Okay. Periods. Okay, number one, periods. Okay. Number two, speaking and counting mistakes. And number three, special Christmas lessons. Okay? So let's talk about those. Okay? We're going to talk about those today, and I'm going to go one by one and talk about those. So let's talk about point one. Number one. Let's go to that real quick. Number one. Okay. Students need to use periods. For your presentations, children will need to write English. Your students learn how to write English sentences in their textbooks, and they also need to learn how to type English in their or on their tablets or their PCs. So you want to make sure they still are checking this. Especially really important for sixth grade. But my students, every time I teach fifth and sixth, okay, go ninsei, roku ninsei, same. So check their presentation for periods at the end of the sentence. Here is an example. Okay, my pencil is from Vietnam. So sometimes the students will write, my pencil is from Vietnam, but no period. So teachers, try to check all of your students' written presentations with Google Slides. Check for the period here at my pencil is from Vietnam. So please check for that period. Make sure it's there. It's very important, and it will help them in the future how to, when speaking, writing English. It helps them out a lot because in junior high school, it's going to be a little more difficult if they don't understand English right now. Okay? So let's go to the next point. Let's go to point number 2. Okay, in point number 2, okay, we want to make sure our students are matching the word, the number correctly. Okay, here's the wrong number. Cake is 300 yen. Juice is 200 yen. 700 yen, please. Yes, it's a little funny, but please trust me. Please listen. Your students make this mistake a lot. I see this mistake many, many, many times. So please help your students to not make this mistake. Okay? So let's go into some more about that. Okay, so we have that. The cake is 300 yen. So what should it be? Okay, we wanted to say cake is 300 yen. Juice is 200 yen. 500 yen, please. Okay, some teachers have your students play the waiter and the server. And today, now, modern English, we don't say waiter or waitress. We usually say just server, because server is for man or woman. Okay, so we use server. Okay, so server, customer. Server, customer. Server, customer. What would you like? I'd like 90. Okay, so in this situation, you want to make sure that your students are saying the correct thing and they are saying the right number in counting. Also, please practice counting 100, 200, 300, hundreds, and tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so 2 countings for your students. Okay, starting from 5th grade and 6th grade. They need the practice. Okay, so Let's move on to number three. Number three, okay? You, the teacher, you finished your December units, okay? You finished December, the unit. You have a problem, okay? You have one or two more English lessons on your schedule, okay? Should you start the next unit, okay? Many teachers are in a unit 7 or unit 6, and they have just finished talking about food, how to order food, and making original curry. Now, do you start unit 7? Okay? My answer is no. Do not start unit 7. There are many things you can do. Um, Here's one thing that I want to tell you about. What you can do is you can do what I like to call a special Christmas lesson. Okay? So you can make a special Christmas lesson. And the special Christmas lesson is very good because it does many things. Okay? Practice new English words and interesting English words. Remember, we always want our classes in English to be interesting, or the students won't want to learn. Okay? So we want to teach your students about Christmas in other countries. Okay? That's what we want to do. Teach your students about Christmas in other countries. So, you might be asking, so how do I do this? How to teach this? Okay? Here's some hints for you. Okay? What you should do is you should ask your ALT to talk to the children, your student, about Christmas in their country. Ask your ALT to give a speech. Christmas in Australia, Christmas in the Philippines, Christmas in Canada, Christmas in Kenya, or Christmas in America. Whatever country your assistant language teacher ALT is from, you can ask them about their country. And to talk, please tell your students about their country and Christmas. It will be very exciting for your students. Trust me. Okay, next, you want to do a fun Christmas activity or game. Do a fun Christmas activity or game. I have made a vocabulary of Christmas words, original Christmas words you can use. You can download those words in my vocabulary PDF under this video. You can download that and use that at your school. Okay, this will help you create a point and touch game or a racer game or a quiz game from those Christmas words. But you want to make it fun. Okay? Also, if you need more help, you can get my Christmas Kahoot quiz. You just have to sign up, send your email address under this, leave your email address in the comments section below, and I will give you access to the Christmas Kahoot quiz game that I made. It's original, totally fun for you to play with your students. Okay? Remember, down below, get the Christmas Kahoot game. Okay, so let's go into the next section for today. Okay? Okay, let's go into that section. So we want to talk about uh the let me see here. Wait. Yeah, we want to talk about um a quick wrap up, okay? So let's talk about the things that I discussed today. Okay. All right. So the first thing what I talked about today was periods. Make sure your students are pushing that maru, the period button in English, to make periods. It's very important, and they do need to understand and know how to put periods when they're writing and speaking English. Okay? And typing English too, especially for their speech, because they have a big speech contests in JHS, junior high school. Uh, yeah. Now, next, let's talk about the next thing. Next thing was the speaking the wrong number, adding up 200, 300 equals 700, that type of thing. Make sure that they are not doing that and they say the right number. And lastly, here is the Christmas, special Christmas. Don't start Unit 7, don't start the next lesson, just the beginning to stop. Your student will forget. So just please do the special Christmas lesson. Okay? And the last thing I want to tell you is about this hiatus. I am going to not give a weekly wrap up for the next 3 weeks. Okay? The next 3 or 4 weeks, there will be no weekly wrap up, and a weekly wrap up will start up once again in January. I want to give time to visit my family and also prepare for the next or last couple of months for Gaikoku Go Go and all of our members, all of our teachers, and all of the community. So I want to prepare for that. Also, most of the lessons are finished, the main lessons. You can always go to our YouTube channel and watch videos about this topic. Okay? So I will see you next time. That's all for tonight's December 9th weekly wrap up. December 16th, there will be no show, no weekly wrap up. It's scheduled, but it's I'll be on hiatus. That will be till after January. Okay, after everyone comes back, right before school starts again, I will do one more weekly wrap up just to get everyone ready for the next units and then the end of the school year. Okay, with that being said, thank you for all your time. I appreciate you. And have a great happy holidays. Happy New Year. Peace.